All right, we're going to start off this game, ruLegends as Blacklist and EP.iG defending as Global Risk.
Yep, EP.iG fanning straight out all the way to A right now. They left 18 alone at bomb site B. We are looking at a triple squad from Blacklist going into the sewer system right now. Oh, we do see smoke, so we're going to spray into the smoke, try to get some cover fire and maybe some lucky hits. Fuller back and back off. Meanwhile, Treek with the sniper rifle, the AWM, along with the C4, just waiting for that smoke to clear. He may get an easy shot onto AM here if AM doesn't watch out. There's also Emzen. Emzen a little bit higher. Oh, for me. Goes into a firefight with Fuller, gets the kill. Treek still just waiting. No one's peeking his head out. AM knows. AM knows he needs to watch out. He's going to wait because he can wait all day. He can wait for them to exit that sewer system.
Like you said, this big open space here in the middle of the map, this is going to be where a lot of crossfire is going to happen.
Yes, so the sewer system, it's really tough to get out of. You know, it's just one of those things that I wouldn't say is always best to use as a standard method. The pathing is there for your versatility, but it's just going to be so hard, especially if you play defending like EP.iG as just fan out and stay put. They don't inch forward at all. They literally have not moved past the top 1/5 of the map. We're looking at a flash over the wall into A. Best needs to cover up. And Drace goes in.
Emzen with the headshot, with 2 headshots actually, kills off Drake and Treek. Xever taking down 18 and Emzen.
All right, Xever, the only player left for ruLegends. He needs to clutch this round to put them in an advantage. 1 round up. But that 1 round can matter so much. He jumps on the grenade and gets the kill onto AM. Now it's him versus Forme. He's going to go ahead and plant the bomb at bomb side A. Oh, and Forme walks right in, gets the kill. Well played by EP.iG.
You know, I've noticed all of these teams, their first round, they are very cautious. It seems that they just really do want to get a feel for how the other team plays.
Yep, I was going to say that, especially for defending on Mexico, that's just really good practice. We did see Forme and Emzen inching really far forward into the center of the map you see right now on your screen. They stood next to the wall and the crates right there to see if anyone was going to walk through the arches. And they just back off and fan out once again. This is the A side arches. Now Drace walking towards the construction center. There are some stairs that lead up from there to A, so dangerous to go all the way alone. C4 passed onto Treek. Treek with the sniper rifle. Pulls out his AWM. They're going for the sewers once again. They may have an easier time this time. AM and Forme spread out. See that on your screen right now. You see their IDs through the wall. Treek once again looking for a shot onto AM. Can he get the shot onto Forme? He might. Oh, he actually gets the kill onto Forme. Forme down. AM needs backup right now on the minimap. Emzen is moving fiercely. AM just inching forward. He doesn't want to show his face. There's smoke across from him. Emzen is right behind him, though, as you see on your map right now. And with that snipe, ruLegends just backs right off. They're going to say, we got what we wanted. The sewer is still too dangerous. Going back to the double arches towards the construction site.
We are under a minute left on the clock now, and both teams still playing extremely cautiously.
All right, Vice right under the scaffoldings. Some smoke. Are they going to run through? We see Drace throwing nades over the wall. Drace through the scaffoldings, goes through. Fuller has been taken out by IAM in the center of the map. Now they're wrapping up above these sewers. Flashbangs going off.
Smoke bombs going off. There's bombs going off everywhere here.
Xever needs to watch out. He's covering the retreat. Oh, 18 with a nice shot, but his teammate gets taken down. Xever with the last hit.
Triple kill.
Xever wipes out 18 off of that triple kill. Best knows there's only 1 left, and he can only be Xever on bomb side B. Xever peeks back out, but Best is too precise once again. Look at this. EP.iG, this is how they won their first match too. They're okay with going down to the pressure point. They're okay with having to go into a firefight of literally who just fires first. So first shot seems to always be in favor of EP.iG.
All All right, looks here, ruLegends is hanging back. They are staying in their spawn area. But that seems wrong, and so all 5 of them have been voted to the lobby, and we're going to see what the technical difficulty is at this time.
All right, so you don't want to be yawning when the camera finds you, because you should be excited for Crossfire, not tired. That's okay. Seems to be a bit of a gear issue. We did see 2 of the players not able to move, so we're gonna have to sort that out again. You know, always a tough part about LAN events, because players are always switching gear. You know, there's driver incompatibilities at times. Just always having to reformat more or less, but obviously you don't have time to reformat PCs during or for each match.
Xever seems to be the one with the issue here, and as we've seen already, he is such a clutch player that we can't afford to have him not be on his mark.
Yep, so ruLegends gonna take some time to double check their gear once again. You see Mr. Referee in the booth. Xever is not amused. Xever not amused at Xever in the booth right now. So EP.iG, we'll see if we have to do perhaps both rounds again. I mean, it was only 2 rounds. We'll see what the rulings are from the referee, and also if the teams agree on this ruling. We'll have to wait for an update on that one.
Right now, we can see inside the booth of EP.iG, they seem to be very confident. They're just talking to one another about probably strategy and, you know, what they're expecting of the game. But IOM just having a merry old time talking to his teammates. Doesn't seem like they're worried about this game at all.
I don't think EP.iG needs to be based on how they've played the first 2 rounds. ruLegends was good, but EP.iG, and we saw this the first match too, as I said, so far they seem to be the calmest when it comes down to a pressure point, and that's what really matters. Especially in FPS, oftentimes you're going to be left alone against 2 people. Maybe it's a 2v2, but the bomb's been planted. So you need to really watch out.
All right. There's 3 different people you guys can see on the screen here. We've got a bunch of help trying to sort out what is wrong with his settings.
Oh, meanwhile, an update from Group C. Ace Gaming, the North American team, has been knocked out by XCN. So XCN going to move on. XCN, of course, from Indonesia. So they will be in the losers bracket final for Group C. The winner bracket final for Group C still not ended between NFN and AG. Must be a tough match. AG, one of the crowd favorites right now here in China. Yep. But NFN, the Japanese team, leading the way for Japanese esports right now here at CFS.
There's a shot of the crowd again, and the tournament area. It looks like only one branch, one arm of the tournament area right now is still having games.
Yeah, they're actually going through a lot of switches right now. RMA also just beat out Ice9. So Ice9 also out of the tournament. The European hopefuls, they were here at CFS last year but didn't get a good placing, and once again they are out of the tournament.
The whole crowd is laughing at that poor lady who was just, all she was doing was snuggling her boyfriend.
You know, you do what you do. Do what makes you happy.
On camera?
I don't know. No, it's her life. I'll leave her be.
All right, so does that make it, you said RMA had made it out of the group, so I'm going to assume then it is RMA versus the Red in the losers finals.
Yes, that would make sense, as Modern did beat out Red, as we updated you guys earlier.
Okay, oh, which brings us to the 2 teams that had played against each other in the beginning, the 2 teams with the female players in them.
That is also true. So, Red versus RMA Ozone, a rematch in Group B. Meanwhile, we are waiting for the gear updates here for Group D. Or Group A, rather. It is ruLegends versus EP.iG. One of the fans interacting with KK and XYC, the Chinese casters.
Oh, aww, look at that.
So cute.
It's like a baseball game when they have those kiss cams, you know? I think that's what it is.
Oh!
I hope they even know each other. That would be pretty tragic if she was complete
Hey, man,
stranger.
kiss cams are all about not knowing each other. It's about the moment. It's about. They were like,
Can we do
They
this?
thought about it too much. You can't plan kiss cams. You can't plan kiss cams. Kiss cams are all about the moment.
They're like actually brother and sister right there.
No one said you had to kiss each other on the lips. No one said you had to kiss each other on the lips. He's transformed this into the wave cam.
The wave cam. Oh.
He's turned it into the phone cam. It's a
selfie cam.
The new meaning of a kiss cam gets transformed when it comes to esports.
So they put. Oh, this is a lot of fun.
As we wait for ruLegends, it seems the issue may be a little bit widespread throughout the team, so they're waiting to fix that up.
Oh, there's a sign for AG, but I wish I could read that.
There's a lot of signs for AG here. AG having just tons of fans in the venue today. And the tournament zone has quieted down a little bit as most of our matches are done. Lots of teams have probably also already left the venue. Sadly, many of the teams are already determined to be out of the tournament.
Wow, look at all those signs for AG.
Yep, AG fan club, I would assume. Very well prepared signs.
Very nice. It's always good to see fans coming to support their players because, you know, esports wouldn't happen without the fans.
Definitely not. Definitely not, Susie. All right, seems they also have to double check some things on EP.iG side just to make sure they're not the next ones to be hit by this. So, as we wait for ruLegends to still sort it out, it seems to be a bit of a road bump. Speed bump, rather.
It seems that things are starting to progress, though. Hopefully, there's some resolution. Man, the suspense. You know, the other day we were talking about if you were to put a movie genre to first-person shooters, you would call it...
I would put it on thriller.
Thrillers. I'm going to say suspense. The suspense of waiting.
That's just esports, Susie. Esports is a suspense movie. But FPSs are the thriller within that suspense.
Oh, yeah?
It's true.
This is the Razer Zone, I do believe.
Yep, there are the blades with the Razer headsets, Razer mice, people playing CROSSFIRE in the play zone. This is actually the perfect time to be in the play zone because the players aren't playing. So you don't have to worry about missing any great shooting or, you know, a
Unless
brilliant
you're the
snipe.
one who's missing the shooting.
Well, yes. Then that's an issue. I think they switched cameras because of that.
Oh, hi. They're the Razer girls.
Yep. Razer, of course, a sponsor of this event. They've noticed that they are now on camera.
And the cheeky audience member taking a picture of the Razer girls on the screen. Why doesn't he just go take a picture of them?
Who knows? Razer back on the screen.
I like how one just ran away from it.
It's like a game. How fast can you realize that you are on camera? So Razer, MSI, and BenQ, the official sponsors here at CSF Season 2. I'm very thankful to them. There's a signing wall
Wow.
here at CFS. You can leave your mark.
We could see EP.iG and another IG and
The Zhongguo, which is China in Chinese. There's China in English. Lots of people rooting for China. A nice big heart. They forgot the dots in EP.iG, so that one actually is epic.
Epic and QQVIP on the bottom there.
Another AG signing.
It's funny when you can't read anything else. The only things that come into view are English letters.
It's usually how things work out, Susie. If you know it, you read it. And we're so thankful that AG actually has English letters in their team name. That's the conclusion there. So yeah, nice signing wall too. That's pretty neat. It's right next to the play zone here at the Razer. Right in front of us, Razer Zone. Oh, this fan was prepared. Oh, not a fan, actually.
She's a staff member.
Yep, staff member.
But there was the girl in the beginning. I think she was about 3 seconds 3 seconds on camera before realizing and ran away.
Ran away. Just all the way home.
All the way home.
Nope, sometimes.
She should be halfway there now.
All right, so still have to sort out some of these gear connection issues. Because it's taking a little bit, we're actually going to take a 10-minute break so we don't bore you guys. We'll be back after this break with this match between ruLegends and EP.iG. And we're back. And we're actually back. As far as I've been told, we are back here with ruLegends versus EP.iG. ruLegends on Blacklist on the map Mexico. Going to be defended by EP.iG on the Global Risk side, of course. And we are still at 2-0, I believe, in favor of EP.iG.
Okay. So everything has been
resolved as far as we know.
Taking care of all technical difficulties. Everyone's good to go. Hopefully that will be the end of all the problems today. But you know what?
So.
This is a live event, and things like this always happen.
I'm going to go ahead and say I think we're good. I think we're good for the day. I have spoken. The man has spoken. It's just up to the event whether the event wants to listen to the man. I don't know if it has ears, but we are here. EP.iG was up 2-0, so we don't have to do any rematches of rounds that have finished. Just going from the third round where the issues started to happen for ruLegends, so we'll be jumping right in very shortly. I believe the observers just making sure that they're ready to go because the players are ready, have given the thumbs up. And, we even have
police officers
here to watch Crossfire.
These were probably two of the guys who were standing outside earlier. Like I said, this morning, if you guys are just tuning in, this morning on our way to the venue, there must have been at least 20 to 30 police officers outside of this venue because Crossfire is a hardcore game and we don't want riots happening in this venue.
Definitely not, so I think we're ready to go. We should be going right into the game. Everyone's been given the clear. Players look ready. EP.iG just meditating. ruLegends warming up, hands on their keyboard. Goes on both sides. And we'll be loading in to Mexico, 2-0 in favor of EP.iG in this losers bracket final for Group A. Whoever wins here moves on to the playoffs tomorrow. Whoever loses goes home. Get ready. All right, see on your screen right now, ruLegends once again favoring the sewers, which hasn't really worked out for them before. They did get a nice snipe earlier from Treek, but that was about the only advantage they got for, and Treek's been taken out by Aom.
That is first blood of the map. Now, it has been at least 10 minutes from the first two games, so both teams coming in with refreshed minds, maybe new strategies after having faced each other already twice. And here we go. We have Drace with the C4.
Yeah, Xever throwing both his smoke and his frag across the wall just to get some clears. Meanwhile, Voller picks up the C4 from Drace.
And back into the sewer. We see Voller with the C4. Drace had handed it over to him earlier, and he is going to be carefully go through this.
18 and 4 are right above Xever and Voller in the sewers. But of course, they can't see them just yet. They have an exit. Meanwhile, Aeom, this time with the AWM, as we saw earlier with that first kill, prepared to meet anyone who rounds that corner. Very dangerous for Xever right now. If he inches forward, past that forward wall, he will get shot. 3 of them go in with the flashback. They take down Aeom. And they're moving on towards A. Nice clears by Voller and Vice, but Xever, now the only one left, gets taken out so quick by 18. Well played by EP.iG. Once again, EP.iG, they're okay with the enemy team just suddenly rushing in. So if the enemy team just buys their time and decides this is our attack timing, EP.iG is always prepared. They're not ones to be caught off guard. So I think ruLegends really needs to ditch that strategy. I know the map calls for it, but they need to figure something else out. Or maybe even just go in as all 5, because EP.iG, the moment they hear gunfire, their communication is just on point.
IG is very quick to react, and I think that is definitely key. We've seen them do that before, and they will definitely do it again.
All right, we have another first kill against ruLegends from EP.iG. Now, once again, similar lineup as we can see on your screen right now. Aeon blocking the sewers, this time without the AWM, it seems, from this far away.
Best is going to camp out at the A bomb site, throwing out some projectiles to see if he can catch anyone around. Ooh, Drace taking some hit right there.
All right, Best has been the guy on A throughout all of this. Emsen joins him this time around. They're feeling some heavy focus onto bomb site A, which they are correct about right now, going through the construction site both above and below. We do have Xever above, now picking up the C4.
And we are close to a minute left in the game.
All right, Vice, if he turns this corner, he's going to be able to get sight onto A. He won't meet anyone right away. Actually, if he goes now, he may be able to spot A through the double doors. Drace and Vice going in. Best gets some fire down. Oh, nice shot through the cracks. Best with the double kill. Xever wraps around from the back and another two-piece. But, again, for me and 18, finishing the round off for EP.iG. I'm telling you, these guys, EP.iG knows strategy. They know how to place themselves so that when these sudden firefights happen, they have all of their corners covered. Even if some of their members die, they're able to wrap around and finish the round. They always have more people left alive at the very end.
So I'm wondering now, so they have done this. It's 0-4. IG definitely up these games. Why wouldn't ruLegends go to the B bomb site?
Well, the pathing, as we saw earlier, a bit harder. I mean, really, it's the sewer, which we've realized for ruLegends is just not going to work out, or a much straightforward path to be through that barn house. And so far, we have had 18 camping out on B throughout this time. Also, B a little bit harder to defend in a way once you plant. So they're going for A. You have to remember, even if you plant, there is a lot of time till detonation, so you have to make sure you stay alive, and that's the tricky part here.
All right, Drace just spraying and praying, hoping to hit something, but doesn't seem that way. We have all 5 members left on both teams at 1:25.
Smoke in the double archways to A. Emsen is hiding behind a corner on that pathway. Of course, Best once again right on top of bomb site A. Has that cover. Voller and Drace, as you see on your map, they were looking around the walls possibly for me, but they're not going to run into that just yet.
Oh, and Emsen with the kill. We got Best with a 2-piece.
Best is just on point on that bomb site A. ruLegends really needs to come up with something new here, Susie. It just isn't working out. It doesn't matter if you go double archways. It doesn't matter if you go sewers. EP.iG has figured out the perfect positions to play against ruLegends on this map, Mexico. They know exactly which corners to sit on to get the most value out of their position, even if you die. If you get more intel, then you die. If you can get intel on 3 people when you die, then that's a death worth having. So we go, Voller inching forward. They're actually going to push forward a little bit more aggressively from the sewers this time. Voller gets a headshot. He's turning around the corner, gets taken out by Ayam, of course, always waiting there. Ayam with another kill. And Treek with the snipe, but not quick enough to switch to his deagle. Gets taken down by MZin.
It just seems that this ruLegends team does not have an answer for IG's fast shooting.
I almost want to say ruLegends just isn't experienced on Mexico right now. That's what it seems like. Of course, the map, as we looked at the overview in the very beginning, it's dual level, but on each level the pathing is very straightforward. There really aren't other options for ruLegends here. It's really the timing and pacing. They need to switch it up a little bit. And I don't, looking at how they're down 5-0 and their pacing still hasn't really changed until this round, say they really need to think about how they play on this map. They are at bomb site B. No one there right now, because they did take out 18. 18's always been the only guy on bomb side B. Maybe this will give some opening for ruLegends. They get another kill. Best's the only one left. He's inching forward now from a down the middle corridor through the B gates. And a nice kill coming in from Vice onto the B archways. Finally, ruLegends picks up a point.
As you said, they had started to change up their pace, and I think this is what is changing the game for them.
Yep, so maybe, they realize 18's the only guy that was on B. We should try it again. We are looking at 3 people going above the sewers once again towards that B archway. 18, once again, the only one on B, but this time much deeper in, so he's not caught off guard. For me is in the corridor to B archway.
Score is now 1-5. ruLegends is able to put a point on that score chart. And you can see that they are taking it slow now. They have... I can't pronounce his name. What's his name again?
So Xever with the C4. Voller coming out of the sewers back out along with Treek. Treek, their trademark sniper on ruLegends. He has had some good shots, but he wasn't able to switch quick enough before. Voller's still in the sewers right now, just making sure no one inches back in. ruLegends going for the sewers again. They did get a kill earlier onto For Me, but Ayam on the other side. Whenever we look at the map, you should be able to notice that even just from the overhead view, look at EP.iG's spread. They got everything covered, every back. So even if someone dies, you should be able to turn around 180 quick enough to get a revenge kill. Xever and Voller at the entrances. Xever should be able to get the first hit onto For Me. No, For Me's going to get the kill. Ayam doesn't even need to try. Ayam does get taken out by Voller. It's Voller versus For Me. Voller has to reload his pistol.
They are just trading shot for shot. Vice with the headshot takes down MZin.
All right, 2 people left on EP.iG, 48 seconds on the clock. ruLegends is 4 versus 2 in terms of player count. They do have another shot at getting yet another point on the board right now to make it 5-2. Oh, a nice flashbang from EP.iG with a double kill for 18. Now it's down to 2 versus 1. Vice and Treek. Vice with the nice shot. Treek doesn't even have to go all the way to bomb site B, but they were making their way over there. ruLegends seems to have found some holes in EP.iG. They're taking it slower. I like this. I do really like this. EP.iG right now on the minimap, much different play. So aggressive right now, inching forward all the way to the middle of the map. MZin nearing the double arches. Ayam in the center marketplace.
You can tell EP.iG does not like the fact that ruLegends has taken 2 games off of them.
No, EP.iG just wanted to win and go back to their room and rest. Voller is literally right below 18, as I can see on the map. Of course, on your screen right now, we see a lot of smoke near the double archways. Drace at the construction site.
They're back in that sewer again with the sniper rifle this time.
All right, Treek and Voller, followed by Xever. There isn't anyone there. For Me is in the far corner. They do see the firefight. Now Treek knows this. Intel given. For Me in the far corner. Voller the only one taken down. Another smoke in the center marketplace right above the sewers. For Me in a very tense situation right now. 18 has inched back forward to his position to guard B. Meanwhile, Ayam still in center marketplace. MZin looking down the double archways. No one there from ruLegends. 2 people in the sewers. Drace now joining them to make it yet again a triple squad, while Vice keeps eyes on the double arches. But, Vice is going to inch forward right now. Let's look at Treek's screen, though. Treek looking for a snipe. Meanwhile, Vice in a firefight, switching back and forth. Xavier gets a kill as he comes out from the sewers. He gets taken down by Emson.
Emson with a double kill, and Aom cleans it up and wins the round.
ruLegends hesitated a little bit too much right there. Once again, they need to make their plays faster once they make a decision.
All right, it is 2-6. This is the last one as these factions.
All right, ruLegends ditching the sewers this time, but still getting Treek taken away. They don't have their sniper anymore. Treek was at the construction site. Vice back on the crate, looking down 2 double archways. No one inching forward from EP.iG.
EP.iG easily taking out 3 members of ruLegends. It's 2 versus 5.
All right, Vice and Xavier the only ones left. Vice gets 1 kill, but he gets taken out, and Xavier right away from Emson. EP.iG with a nice score of 7-2 in this first half against ruLegends. Looks like it's going to be tough for this Russian team to make it out of groups right now, Susie.
All right, well, in your professional opinion, then, what do you think should ruLegends be doing? I mean, I know that they are going to be changing sides now, but...
You know, I'm really curious to see how EP.iG plays offense on this map. We saw them before. They kind of play the same style last time on Port on both offense and defense. They just spread out. They like to go for the fan. They like to wait until, you know, the halftime mark of each round to make a big move. ruLegends, though, I would say they actually, you know, again, it's not a golden round, but it might as well be a do or die time, because if you lose this match, you're out. And on a map like Mexico with that kind of size and those pathing, ruLegends might as well just put more pressure onto EP.iG. You know EP.iG is going to have a perfect fan. You know they're going to have all their corners covered. In fact, on defense, if you split down into the sewers first, you might as well catch them off guard. A couple rounds, they'll figure it out, but then you'll be able to catch your breath.
All right. Well, let's see if you're right, Chobra.
We'll see what ruLegends does. All right, everybody ready? We will be going into the second half now. Group A loses bracket finals to see who moves on to the playoffs. And we are in game.
Here we go. We're going to start off the second half now. EP.iG definitely in the league. They only need 3 more wins, and then that's it. They're on to the finals tomorrow.
Yep, they're in the clear. EP.iG completely ditching the sewers. Meanwhile, ruLegends actually gathering around the center marketplace.
Just throwing flashbangs and grenades left and right.
Yep, ruLegends does take a casualty under those scaffoldings at the marketplace, so they're going to have to back off. Now, if you already lost a player on defense, you're going to have to really carefully choose how you defend, because, again, large map, the fan is not going to be as effective with only 4 people. EP.iG should be able to find an opening right now. You see on your map just empty holes left and right for ruLegends. They're a bit too focused on A right now. Drace alone to block that sewer. I would suggest the placement where Formy and Aeon were to the left there is better for him. But he's chosen the right corner. Of course, no one coming out of the sewers just yet. IG Best with a frag grenade over the crates.
All right, you can see a whole lot of smoke there. Actually, I could see a whole lot of smoke there, and poor Vice can't see anything.
There you go. And Emson 18, actually the entire team of EP.iG now gathering forwards. They are going to wrap around the far back corner towards A. They're ditching the double arches. 18 keeping his eye there. Emson shooting down fire. Gets a kill. Best gets a kill. Emson moves on forward. 2 people left in ruLegends. Meanwhile, the bomb trying to be planted, but they get the kills first. Bomb then gets planted. Nice play from EP.iG. I love this from EP.iG. They said, forget the fan. We're going as 5. This map is big enough that we can actually crowd around a bomb site and provide cover fire while planting. Well played by them. ruLegends needs to make sure they don't lose someone in such a reckless manner as they did in the first round of the second half.
EP.iG just needs 2 more wins, and you know, they are a very aggressive team, as we've seen. And so as Blacklist, I think this is going to be easy peasy.
All right, well, we are seeing 3 people try their hand at the sewer. ruLegends had a lot of failures in this manner earlier. Smoke down. Best has his sights prepared. For me right behind, and Aeon right above him. A nice lineup, but if they get spotted in a back position by Drace or Voller, they could all get taken out in a three-piece. Voller with that AK. Drace also with an AK, it seems.
All right, and
EP.iG on board.
Hanging in there. They're rushing in there.
They do move in. For me makes it all the way through that open area of Global Respawn. For me with the C4, keeping his eyes on those double doors in case anyone tries to cover from bomb side A. All right, he wraps around the crates. Is he going to go to B? No, he's actually going to go back to the sewers. They don't want to take chances from this path.
Now we can see that 18 has been taking shots, trying to clear the pathway here. 55 seconds left on the clock. Takes down Emzen, taking down a bunch of players, actually.
Emzen with a nice rush into Xever at bomb side A. Meanwhile, For me in an intense firefight with Treek gets the kill. And 1 round left for EP.iG for them to move on to the playoffs.
All right, at this point, if you are ruLegend, what is going through your mind?
I would do exactly what they're doing right now, a triple rush down the sewers, as I talked about. You need to make an aggressive move at this point. This might as well be a golden round for them. It's do or die time. You lose this round, you're out. They've all backed out again. I like the pressure and back out. Of course, the sewers, it's just too dangerous on Mexico to go all the way. The map is too big, even for communication. You also always have to remember, if you tell someone where you got shot from, your enemy will most likely move. With a map of this size, you're going to have to spend at least about 2 to 3 seconds until you get sight on that same spot again, where everything has changed. Xever deep inside the garage at A. Vice behind the double doors. Drace on the crates at double arches. All right, EP.iG.
All right, we got Treek over by the B bomb site, just in case. He's just waiting to see what EP.iG is going to do. And Xever taking down EP.iG. That's 1 of 5.
Yep, Xever at bomb site A, so not a big surprise there. Vice taking a lot of hits. Emzen in a firefight gets him through the double doors. Penetration kill. Now shooting through. He senses more people there. And he's right. Drace and Voller both behind those double doors. Looking for Xever. He gets the shot on Xever through the window at the garage. EP.iG should have a nice time going to bomb site A. A nice kill from Aeon with his M4. What a shot. Voller down and bomb planted. Treek alone. If he clutches this, he may as well be a hero. But that is not going to happen. And EP.iG with a 10-2 win, I believe, moves on to the playoffs tomorrow. And that's it for ruLegends here at CFS Season 2.
All right, well, that looks like Group A then. We have EP.iG in second place, QCES in first place. The two Chinese teams making it out of Group A in the group stages today.
Yeah, and it's not really a surprise, not only because just there's a lot of Chinese teams that are good at CROSSFIRE, but these two especially are favorite teams even within China. So China, one of the best regions for CROSSFIRE, then you take one of the best teams, or two of the best teams. A tough group for ruLegends and Orange Esports. They did put up a fight, but in the end it wasn't enough. So Group A, the first group I believe to have both teams determined. Moving on. Actually, no, Group B had it determined, did we not? No, we're losing.
Not yet,
we're waiting on the losers bracket final. My mistake on that. So Group
But
A.
you know what? Modern has made it out in Group B, which is the other Chinese team. So we have 3 Chinese teams that we know for sure will be in the playoffs tomorrow.
And the last one we're waiting on is AG Pepsi, a huge crowd favorite here at CFS Season 2, everyone. And we may get to see them on the main stage. We actually
Look at that.
see them
There's
right
AG.
now. Yep, they're looking like they're getting ready to go on and install their gear. They're going to be playing against NFN Vilius. I think this is a great match to be played on the main stage. We have the crowd favorites preparing, and then NFN Vilius, kind of a newcomer. Japan overall, a newcomer into PC esports. And then now we have NFN Vilius in CROSSFIRE to take on a huge giant AG Pepsi.
I think this is an exciting time for Japanese esports. And
all right, so we are giving some time for the players to take their gear out from the boost, and then AG should be able to move on forward. NFN also getting ready next to the stage to go in and install their gear. I think we're going to move right along, so as long as we don't have any technical difficulties, players should just be given a couple minutes to double check their settings, make sure all is well.
And remember, EP.iG was, you know, last season's winners, and so maybe we should have given them the benefit of the doubt that they would have gonna win this.
We should have. As you see on your screens, NFN video is coming up versus AG Pepsi. While the players set up, we're gonna take a short break, give you guys some music, get to see the venue, and then we'll be back with this match on the main stage.